Hello and welcome back to 2-Minute Tuesday. Now, a number of you have asked about how to avoid capital gain taxes when selling investment property, and that is where a 1031 exchange comes in. It's not a secret loophole for the rich. It's a powerful tax strategy that everyday investors use to grow wealth and defer taxes. So let's break it down, what it is, how it works, and whether it might make sense for you. All right, let's start off with a 1031 exchange is named after the section 1031 in the Internal Revenue Code that lets you defer paying capital gain taxes when you sell a property, as long as you reinvest the proceeds into a like-kind property. And I know many of you have asked, this is where I think the sticking point is with many of you, is what constitutes as a like-kind property. Now, a like-kind doesn't mean it has to be identical. You could sell a rental home and buy a commercial building, as long as both are held for investment and business purposes. The strategy lets your money keep working instead of getting chopped down by taxes right away. So who's using a 1031 exchanges? Well, real estate investors who want to upgrade to better cash flowing properties, diversify it into different markets or asset types, or consolidate multiple properties into one, or even do the opposite, splinter a large property into several ones. It's also used to reset depreciation schedules, which can increase future tax deductions. And here's something interesting about this as well. You can do multiple 1031 exchanges over time, essentially rolling your gains forward even decades. But this isn't a free-for-all. There are strict timelines that you have to follow. From the day that you sell your original property, you have 45 days to identify a replacement property and 180 days to close on it. And you also cannot touch the proceeds in between. That's why most investors will use a qualified intermediary who holds the funds and facilitates the exchange. Miss a deadline? Well, the IRS is going to treat this as taxable sale. Game over. So let's shift gears and let's talk about the pros of this first. Now, you can defer capital gain taxes, which frees up the money that to reinvest. You can scale your portfolio faster, and it allows portfolio repositioning without taking a tax hit. But it's not all sunshine. There are some cons, as I mentioned a moment ago. You don't eliminate taxes. You're simply deferring them. The process is strictly regulated. It may limit flexibility, so you're basically locked into a reinvestment path. If you mess up the rules or miss a deadline, well, the IRS, they are not forgiving. The tool isn't ideal if you want to be able to cash out completely, or dealing with a property that isn't investment related, or need more flexibility than the timeline allows. Remember, this isn't something that you can do casually. It's best to handle with a CPA or tax advisor who understands 1031 exchanges inside and out. Bottom line is this: a 1031 exchange can be an incredible way to build long-term wealth by keeping more of your money invested in working for you. But it's a strategy that requires precision, planning, and the right guidance. So if you've been planning to sell investment property, don't sleep on it. A properly executed 1031 exchange could be an absolute game changer. And friends, that's it for this 2-Minute Tuesday. If you have questions about buying or selling in this market, I'm a licensed real estate agent right here in California, and I'm always happy to help. With that said, I'm going to be shutting off my cameras. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.